Hey everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018, which is filled with so many possibilities, including writing that manuscript you may have been talking about for a while. Now, we're going to get into all of that in just a moment, but first, Innovative Editing has so many awesome updates and additions that it is planning on putting into effect this year. So, I want to just give you a quick rundown of all that. And I am so excited about it, and I really, really didn't want to forget it, so I wrote it all down. It will only take a minute, though, I promise. So, number one, Innovative Editing's Writing Tips Review is now called The Genuine Writer. So, if you're signed up to get those editing factoids and encouragements, wonderful. Nothing is going to change except for the name, and you're going to see a much more engaging format going forward. If you have not signed up for the Genuine Writer, formerly known as Writing Tips Review, in that case, go ahead and sign up for it at innovativeediting.com. You can just click on the Genuine Writer tab, and voila. All you have to do is add in your email address, and you are good to go. Number two, we are doing videos every Monday now. Forget the blog posts only format. That was so 2017. Who has time for that? Number three, we've got an exceptionally worthwhile Author of the Month coming up. Wednesdays, I'm telling you, if you are in the process of putting together a self-published work or a work that you're hoping to use self-publishing as a springboard to get traditionally published, please check out Wednesday's post, because this author has published a phenomenal guide that covers absolutely everything. So many fascinating and important aspects of the publishing process that can actually net you a six-figure income easily. And she goes into all of the details. This is not one of those things where, you have to sign up for something after you buy the book in order to really get the information. No, she lays it all out in black and white, and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So again, check out Wednesday's Author of the Month post. Number four, speaking of helpful advice, Innovative Editing officially published its first black and white paper, Start Your Story, How to Get Your Novel Manuscript on the Move. It's really fast reading, it's really useful reading, and it's really affordable reading. It's only $1.99. Kindle copy only. Sorry guys, but Amazon won't let me publish something that cheap if you're going to print it. But you can find that on Amazon. Just go ahead and search for, how to start your story, or if you want Jeanette Dilouie, might be easier. Last name Dilouie, and then you can just find that lovely front cover and download that. Again, it's just a really great bit of information to get 2018 started with. And finally, number five, my authorial and entrepreneurial partner and I, she's Leah Mack, we have officially gotten all of the details settled for the Genuine Writers Retreat. So I'm going to go into more detail about that in next Monday's blog post, or video post actually. But just know that I'm going to have plenty of information going forward, and I would love to see you at this retreat. It's going to be an absolutely amazing experience. I can't wait. Really can't wait. Okay, so let's talk about this blog or vlog. I'm going to have to get used to saying vlog, aren't I? This blog's topic, which is New Year's resolutions. Now, I don't know about you, but I have a bad habit of making lots of New Year's resolutions and then not following through on any of them, at least by the time, let's say, April comes. I think the best I ever did, I made it to August, was something that was really simple. But why do we have such a bad habit of failing at our resolutions? I was thinking about this a couple days ago, and I realized I think it's because we set ourselves up for failure. We put so much pressure on our shoulders, saying, oh yeah, it's the start of a new year and we are going to be a different person. We are going to stop being lazy. We are going to stop making excuses, and we are just going to go for it. We're going to lose that weight. We're going to write that novel manuscript or nonfiction manuscript. We are going to do what we've been saying we are going to do for so long. And you know what? It just usually doesn't work out very well. And again, I really do think that's because we set up these crazy, crazy expectations where we absolutely have to do it or we're a failure. So let's take dieting. This is a topic that one of last year's Author of the Months, Karen Imhoff, who wrote, oh dear, let's see, I can see the front cover in my head, but my memory is terrible. It's The Lost Weight Workshop, and it is a phenomenal, phenomenal read. Looks at dieting from a completely new perspective. And she said in there, any one of us who have ever gone on a diet before, we do really, really, really good for, weeks or months, and then all of a sudden we give in and we have that piece of chocolate or we have that slice of pie. And then we decide that we're an absolute failure, and so we completely fall off the bandwagon and we stay there in this ridiculous rut because, oh well, all of our goals and all of our lofty talk about changing have completely fallen to pieces, and therefore we might as well just wallow in all the food. Which, let's face it, sometimes that food is really, really tasty. But that's beside the point. The point is that we have a bad habit of being really melodramatic after our lofty goals have not been fulfilled. Whether it's because, maybe we got sick, maybe we got too busy, maybe, life happened in some unplanned and unpleasant way. And so we think that we have to just completely give up on our dreams until the next year comes around and we have a new set of New Year's resolutions. And that's really, really silly. So here is my piece of advice going into 2018 for anyone who wants to write their own book, or anyone who wants to keep their New Year's resolutions, period. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. So yes, set goals. That's wonderful. But don't say that you're going to write every single day if that seems like a really, really difficult task to achieve. Look at your schedule, be realistic, say, okay, I have half an hour 3 days a week, or I have an hour or even 2 hours 2 days a week that I am going to write. And then go about making sure that that happens overall. But if you screw up, and if you find that, one day in February, oh my word, you don't write for 2 hours. In fact, you don't even write for half an hour because you are just so out of it. You're just not in a good mood. You just need a little bit of TLC or maybe, some Netflix binging or something like that. And that's allowed. You're allowed to be human. It's okay. As soon as that bad day goes away, in that case, pick yourself back up and get right back to your schedule. You have not lost anything. You have not failed at anything. And you can still accomplish so many amazing things in 2018. So that is my very first innovative editing vlog for you. I can't wait to talk about the writing retreat next week, and I will see you in the regular innovative editing blog posts for the rest of the week. Thanks so much and have a great January 1st, 2018.